Well, he's a carpenter with 35 years on the tools, host of The Block, and all-round top bloke. Scotty, thanks for your time.
Pleasure.
What's the top 3 tools every DIY renovator should have at home?
Well, look, I think the most important thing to have is a level, because everything's got to be plumb and straight, and a square is another important one, a tape measure. So that's sort of your nail bag toolkit with your spirit level. I think a cordless drill is really important to have, and you can use that as a screwdriver or drilling holes, and you want an impact one so you can go through masonry as well. And look, the other thing is to steer away from the bigger power tools from there on in. Cut maybe like a couple of hand saws and things like that to cut your timbers and everything like that. Once you get experience, you can move then into a circular saw.
On The Block, everything happens so quickly. Realistically, how much time does it take to do a reno in a kitchen?
Well, look, a kitchen, you know, you've got a lot of preparation to do. You've got to rip out the old cupboards. You've got to get a few trades in, your plumbers, your sparkies, and then your cabinet makers, of course, and then you've got to fit that out as well. So realistically, if you're doing it full time, it'd probably take you about 2 weeks. Maybe you could do it in about 4 weekends.
What about a bathroom?
It's maybe more like 3 weeks to do a bathroom if you want to do it properly. You've got to demo the bathroom, of course, first, strip all the tiles out. Then you've got to get your plumbers in and re-plumb it, and then you've got to get your waterproofer in. That's a very important one, the most important one. It's got to be certified. You've got to get a certificate for the waterproofing, so it's guaranteed. And then, of course, your tilers, and then your plumbers come back and fit out, and then your painters finishing off for the ceiling. But get your trades lined up and get them coming in after each other.
What are some of the questions you should be asking the tradie before you take them on board?
Well, look, I think, you know, you look at their experience. They've had some references from other bathrooms that they've done and try and go and have a look, if possible, if you can see a bathroom, make a few phone calls. Word of mouth is the best way to get a tradesman and find out someone else has had their bathroom done and get that guy in.
And finally, what's your #1 DIY tip for Interiors Addict readers?
Well, my #1 design tip is to play it safe. Safety is paramount when you're doing work at home. Earmuffs, eyewear, keep your fingers in, don't cut them off, and be safe and have a cold beer at the end of the day.